Good afternoon. Welcome back to Words Matter. So let's share some words. Today I'm going to talk about the fifth of five painful experiences that I went through as I wrote about in that church assignment. The fifth painful experience that I went through was when my Aunt Paulette was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. In 2010, my Aunt Paulette was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. As a nurse, I saw that as a death sentence. I knew how aggressive pancreatic cancer is. She was given approximately 6 months to live. Just a few months before that, my Uncle Charlie, who was her husband, had died of lung cancer. My Aunt Paulette and my cousin Shannon were still recovering from that loss when this happened. Before my uncle died, he had asked my dad to take care of my aunt. Because of this, my family, specifically my dad, my mom, and me, helped with taking care of my aunt during this time. Initially, the doctors didn't give my aunt much hope. She insisted that they had to try something, though, and the decision was made for her to have Whipple surgery and to be put on an experimental drug. I would like to say everything went great from there, but initially things did go okay. The surgery went well. The first chemo treatment came and she was still strong. But as the chemo treatments continued, she became weaker. And emotionally, that was really hard for me. To deal with this, I began listening to a Christian artist called Jeremy Camp. He had a couple of CDs that had came out, and I would listen to his music on repeat over and over again in order to deal with what I was going through. I did not talk to anyone about what I was feeling, not even my husband. And basically, I just went through the experience. Eventually, my aunt got so weak that the home health nurse thought that she may die. My aunt went back into the hospital at that time. I remember going to the hospital with my mom and praying with my mom, my Aunt Lizzie, my Aunt Paulette, and me at my aunt's bedside. We prayed. And miraculously, my aunt was healed of pancreatic cancer. And to this day, my aunt is still healed of pancreatic cancer. Despite the fact that she was healed, it still was one of the most painful experiences I have ever gone through. I really thought that she was going to die. What lessons did I learn from this? I learned what a comfort Christian music can be during hard times. It was very soothing to my soul to listen to those songs by Jeremy Camp. I also learned that I need to learn how to talk when I'm hurting. I have a tendency to isolate myself and just deal with pain on my own, but I really should talk more. It wasn't until my friend's mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer that I realized my need to talk about what I had been feeling at that time. And it was at that time that I began to have conversations with my husband about what I had gone through during that experience. And those conversations probably should have happened sooner, but they still did help me. What behaviors did you change? Well, I haven't changed anything quite yet, but obviously I'm going to try to change the fact that I know when I go through a painful experience, I need to talk. So I'm hoping to be more aware of myself and to talk to my husband, talk to my friend Michelle in order to help me whenever I go through those type of experiences. Are these changes helpful to you? I will have to let you know because I haven't done them yet, but I plan to. All right, guys, that is the last of the 5 experiences that I wrote about in that church assignment. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you've been encouraged and got something out of this. I will see you next time in the new year. Bye.